Welcome to Diamond Deals. Different kind of show today, guys. So we're short a co-host, but we brought in a shorter co-host than Phil, and so we're gonna have Jackson in the studio with us right here. Um, it's kind of fun to have a 10 turning 11-year-old in a podcast room to talk sports because let's face facts, ladies and gentlemen, the way sports works, if it wasn't for children, sports would not exist. Period. End of story. So let's get right to it. So you started practice yesterday with the with Delray.
hmm
Yeah. You like your coach?
I mean, he is pretty handsome guy.
Yeah, handsome guy, huh? Aren't I your coach?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, very good. So let me ask you this. So maybe other kids, if they're out there listening to it, maybe you can comment. What's the worst part of practice?
Hmm. Hard.
Yeah.
I'd probably say like having to do like stretches and running.
Stretches and running. Yeah, I never liked running either. That and I'm fat, so I don't like to run anyway. The
Yeah.
only time I run is to the refrigerator or something like that.
Yeah.
Um, so what's the what? Okay, so I guess is another question because everybody always gets asked. I mean, I think we all know that. What position do you play? You play a bunch of them. What are the best positions you like to play?
Uh, I'm probably gonna say like pitcher or something.
Pitcher. All right. All right. All right. Well, could be interesting to see, but let's see how you do this season. I know Delray's playing Boynton, which is that's our old stomping ground there, so it should be pretty interesting to see how we do over there.
Yeah.
Um, so I know, like I said, with Phil being gone, we're going to kind of be a little bit all over the place, but we're going to have a little bit of fun. Daniel at home base, he's going to be keeping us in check. So shout out to them. Make sure you guys do click on and like and subscribe, so that way we can be in touch with you guys and see what's happening. I better log on to because I forgot to do that a second ago. There, guy, I forgot to log on to the YouTube page so I can see who's anybody commenting or anything because you never know with this group. It can get kind of funky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like whoever watches, so
I don't disagree with your comment, but anyway, so let's get down to business. You probably do, yeah, actually, you know what? You would know who it is, but so famous actor James Earl Jones, who does the voice of Darth Vader. Um, he did a movie called Field of Dreams. He was also in The Sandlot. Okay, you've seen The Sandlot. You know
he's at
the blind guy.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's James Earl Jones. He passed away yesterday. Um, I it sucks because he was also in Coming to America. He was the voice of, I think it was, maybe I'm wrong. If Daniel can probably let me know if I'm wrong or right. I think he was the voice for Mustafa in The Lion King. Am I right on that, Daniel? Okay, good. Um, yeah, so he was the voice of the Lion King. He was voice of Darth Vader, so you'd hear Luke, Luke, I am your father. I know that sounded like some Tommy Boy, but it wasn't. Um, yeah, Clear and Present Danger. Oh, that's another good freaking movie. I mean, the guy's been in a bunch of freaking bangers, man. Like the guy just has good stuff. But as you see on the screen, James Earl Jones, that right there that's Field of Dreams, Jackson. You should probably watch that one day. Really cool movie. Guy builds a field and all these old school baseball players just come out from the field. Like the cornfield in the back, they all come out and they can sit and watch Shoeless Joe Jackson and all sorts of people. And they're all, yeah. Daniel just said dead players. Correct. All the players that have been dead and gone, they all come back to life. It's kind of like Sixth Sense style, you know. I see dead people. That's kind of what you're seeing. So, rest in peace, rest easy there, James Earl Jones, because God, man, me and my dad quote him all the time for Coming to America. I don't know how many times we'll see that, but yeah, it really stinks, man. I hated to see that yesterday, but I think he was like 93 years old. I mean, that's a long time to go, bro. Like, I'll never see 93, but good for him. Glad he did it. Glad he did those movies for us, man. That was great. Again, like I said, somebody made a comment the other day is like, I'll never be able to watch Star Wars the same again because they all know who James Earl Jones is. So anyway, what else is going on in the world there, guy? What do you got?
I
No,
have.
no baseball knowledge for me?
Oh,
Yeah, you're killing me, dude.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you got nothing. So I'm glad I brought you. Anyway, so like I said, I know we're live. So if you guys want to throw a question on the old chat, if you want to do anything like that, communicate with Jackson back and forth. See what kind of like I said, you're going to get a different answer from me than you will a 10-year-old. So
I'm awesome.
feel free to throw that out there. So anyway, what do we got, Dana? What do we got in the world of sports? Throw me up on some on the side. Let's see what we got. Obviously, I don't want to see shoes because I know you're in an ad right now, which is always fun. But I saw the Braves went down. Did they? Are they out of the playoffs race right now?
I think they're like barely clinching it.
I don't think they got it. I think they're done. I think they're freaking garbage because they're not happy. I'm not a happy fan. I can tell you because they just look like dog doo doo. Let's see here. As of now, the Braves have not made the wild card. They're a game out of the wild card. Yep. Padres, Diamondbacks, and the stinking Mets. God, man. Can't stand that freaking lucky ass team. Oh, horrible. Just horrible. But I do like you know what? The hell with baseball for right this second. Football's back.
Oh yeah.
I mean, let's get down to that. Football is back. And Dolphins won. That was a nail bite freaking game. Good Lord.
My gosh, we actually did something.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of them where it's like first game jitters and, um, you need to stop moving so much. Okay. Are you nervous? Then stop moving. You're fine.
Lord.
Yeah. Well, then talk. That's how you get on board.
Blah blah blah. Blah, blah,
So Dak
blah.
Prescott signed a record-breaking contract with the Dallas Cowboys. I think he's making like $60 million a year.
How old is he?
Ah, great question. I have no idea.
Search it up.
Yeah, we can look it up. Where's your iPad? This is what I brought you for.
Yeah. Brought me for my good look.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I did bring you for good luck. Yeah, good look and good lucks and good looking and all that good stuff. Yeah, let's see here. He's 31. 31 years old, and he just signed a contract. He is, I think, the highest paying quarterback, I think, in the NFL right now.
Yeah.
He signed a 4-year extension for $60 million a year. That's what we would consider. I don't know why the hell you would sign that guy for $60 million. I'll be honest with you. I'm glad Phil's not here so I can say what I got to say. But I don't think Tua is worth $50 million a year at all. That guy is
Tua's
straight
not
up
worth
garbage.
that. Yeah.
And everyone wants to sit here and tell me, well, look at his stats. Okay, well, I'll look at his stats. And when I look at his stats against teams that win, he sucks. And when against teams that he should be beating, he does beat. Again, take away Jalen Waddle, take away Tyreek Hill. Let's see how well he does. Speaking of Tyreek Hill, I mean, hell, he got arrested like an hour before the game started. He gets arrested on the side. The body cam of those things is pretty, I don't know. I don't really know how to take it. I think everybody's seen it by now. I think Daniel's got it up. He's going to show you on the screen. But yeah, I mean, it was pretty rough, man. Like, they kicked him down to the ground at one point. Somebody said he resisted. I didn't really see all that. Maybe I'm a homer and I was looking at something else. But I think again, I did hear that the officer that did that actually is on administrative leave, so they've actually kind of let him go for a little while because of this. But I think Daniel's got the clip ready so we can see it. And yeah, so nice car though. Let's see what we got here.
Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Like what? Why do you have it up? Hey, keep your window down. Hey,
All right, so I won't lie, that's
keep your
kind of a
window
jerk
down.
move.
Keep your window down. I'm gonna get you out of the car. As a
You
matter
can't
of fact,
really
get out
roll
of the
your
car.
window up.
Give me that. Get out of the car. Give me that. Break that freaking window. Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now. We're not playing this game. Get out. 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 What part of that don't you understand? Hey, Drew. Hey, Drew. I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting arrested. I'm getting arrested, Drew.
All right, so you could tell his.
When we tell you to do
So
something,
what's-
you do it.
so what
You
do you
understand?
find funny
You
about that?
understand? Not for you, what?
Is
What
that
we
like-
tell you.
it's like
You're a little
lack of,
fucking
like-
confused.
I'm getting out, bro.
Too late.
Chill,
Too
bro.
late.
That he's getting arrested.
No.
All right, bro.
Just
Take
like
me
his
to jail,
like
bro. Do what you gotta
reaction.
do,
We
bro.
are.
Like,
We will.
Good, bro.
It is good.
Hey,
So what a lot of people don't know
Don't worry
is
about
who
it.
he's
I
on
have
the phone
my
with.
phone.
So he's on the phone with his
Stop
agent, Drew
crying.
Rosenhaus. That's why he rolled the window up. Come to find out, he rolled the window up to call his agent to let him know that he's being nailed for something,
What y'all
some
beating
traffic
on my window like
misdemeanor.
y'all crazy for?
And
Yo, bro.
I do think this was a little
bro.
over
Dude,
dramatic
beating on my
here.
window like he crazy. I ain't do nothing to him.
Meanwhile, you see all those cars back there, Jackson? Those are all fans going to the Dolphin games. That happened right
don't
outside of the
park there.
stadium.
Don't park there.
Hey,
Now, I think eventually, I think two other players show up.
I just had surgery
And
on my
they
knee.
end up-
I
they
just
end
had surgery on my knee, bro. I just had surgery on my knee,
Yep.
bro.
I just tell you in your ears when we
Bro,
go there.
chill, bro. Chill, bro. Hey, Joe New, bro.
Yeah.
Back up.
Hey, call Drew.
Right.
Call Drew. Call Drew. Call Drew. Call Drew. Hey, call Drew.
Yeah, see, he's telling them to come over and help him out. They won't let him anywhere near him.
Hey, call
It's,
Drew, bro. Hey, what?
that's
Hey,
rough,
call
man.
Drew, bro. Just call Drew. Hey. What am I doing that's wrong?
Hey, listen.
Hey, listen. Hey, man, they got Tyreek. The cops over here beating on him, man.
Listen.
They over here beating on Tyreek,
Listen, big
man.
man. Don't park there, man. Just get in
Hey,
the
yo, hey,
car.
Drew, you gotta come, man.
Just get in the car.
Yeah, all right. So that looks like, I think that's Calais Campbell, actually,
Hey, get in
Yeah,
the
I'm
car.
almost sure
You're
I'm
parked
correct
in
on
the middle
that.
of the street.
because he's also represented by Drew Rosenhaus. Drew Rosenhaus is
Get
known as the
out.
super
I'm in the
agent.
car. Who's the
Right?
driver?
He represents
It's my
the biggest
car.
names
All right,
in the
move.
business.
You gotta move right
So
now.
that's what they're
Let
telling
me have your
him.
license. You're gonna have to-
Hey, Drew's there.
Let me have your license. You're gonna
Now
have
the
to- Let me
cops
have your
can
license.
harass him
I'm
because
leaving.
I'm not playing. Let me have your
I'm
license.
leaving. Yo, what's
There's
Your
another-
license right now.
What's going on,
Your license right now. You're not gonna give me your license.
Hey,
the car.
hey,
You're not gonna give me your license.
I'm leaving.
Let me have your
I'm
license.
leaving.
Your license right now.
Sir,
So
Hey,
this right
your
here is what we
license
refer
right
to as
now.
a real dick
Or I'm gonna
move.
lock you up. Your license right now.
He just told me to
Your
leave.
license right now. You're
Yeah,
dealing
this
with me
cop's
now.
out of-
Your license right now.
No. Yeah.
Why did you
So
said no?
they'll arrest him because you can tell they're arrest happy right here. So if you guys couldn't see all that, so I'll be upfront with you. I think it's crap of what they did. I don't even know what they stopped him for. Somebody said something about I read different things. I guess some of it said he didn't have a seatbelt on. Some people said that he didn't come to a complete stop. And then for them to kind of go over the top with that was a little whatever, over dramatic in my book.
He was right at the
Um,
stadium. So what's the point of wearing a seatbelt?
Well, it's not. Well, you have to wear a seatbelt till the car stops, but it looks like, oh, okay, we got it there. Okay. So before the Dolphins game yesterday, this was the media statement, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Before the Dolphins game yesterday, an incident occurred where Tyreek Hill was placed in handcuffs before being released. First, to be clear, there was no time he was under arrest. He was briefly detained for an officer to do after driving in a manner in which putting himself and others in risk of danger. Okay, well, that's not what was said when they walked up. So upon being detained, it looked like he immediately, I guess they're saying he copped an attitude or whatever, but I didn't see it. And honestly, I'm like, oh, okay, the seatbelt was after that. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But either way, they usually tell you that you got to wear your seatbelt anyways until they tell you that you can take it off. Okay, so like if you get pulled over, most of the time they'll say, I need your license registration. If you say, I got to take my seatbelt off so I can get in my glove box, then they'll let you take the seatbelt off. Okay. And I will say, again, I'm not siding with just Tyreek Hill, but I will say it was kind of a jerk move that he rolled his window up and while those cops were talking to him. Okay, it's kind of a shit move. You can't really do that. So honestly, like I said, I agree because Dan and I had the conversation earlier off the air. Um, it's crap on both sides. Like Tyreek didn't handle it really the way he should have, and 100% the cops did not handle that the way they should have. With Calais Campbell, and then that guy getting in his face trying to find out where his license is and you can't park here. They all knew what he was doing. They were all calling Tyreek's agent to get here. So if there is any problems, the agent handles it. That's his job. So for them to do that, it was kind of crap in my book, but whatever. All I know is the Jets got beat last night, so
I'm happy.
that made me a happy guy. College football, I mean, Jesus, man. I mean, Daniel, I don't even know where we begin on that end. Well, we can sit back and say Florida State still sucks until we can win a game, which we do play this week. We play Memphis this weekend, so old Norville's old team. So let's see how we do against them. I'm going to tell all of you Kane lovers out there, because I know we have a lot to listen to the show. Talk to me come week 6 and 7. That's all I'm going to tell you. I don't care that you're 2-0 right now. You're going to be 3-0 at the end of this weekend because you're playing freaking Ball State. So, what, Ball? Is that what we're going to giggle at? God, you're such a 10-year-old. Anyway, and it's funny because if we say Balls State, then I'm going to start laughing too. But Memphis has a new OC that worked with our defensive coordinator, so this should be interesting. But as far as Miami, the Canes, they do look like a real deal, man. I mean, that quarterback, Cam Ward, is the real deal. And, man, they look good. But I've seen that Canes team play, and I've seen them over the last 20 years, and I got to hear that they're 3-0 and 4-0, and we're back, and we're going to be the best. And then they lose 3 games straight. So I'll believe it come week 6 or 7. If you guys are still 7-0, 8-0, then maybe you guys are onto something, which maybe it's about time. Ohio State still dominating Nebraska. Michigan goes down, and I'll tell you what, dude, Texas waxed Michigan, which I know it sucks for my Aunt Carol because that's her stuff over there. But I didn't know if Michigan was just that bad or if Texas was that good, but I'm not quite sure.
It's kind of 50-50, I guess.
Yeah, it could be.
Well, it's like, then again, it's like Michigan was like one of the best teams, and like kind of like the Yankees. It's like they are known as like the greatest team because of all their great players, but it's like, is Aaron Judge like dominating as much as you would be? Like,
yeah, Aaron Judge is dominating right now, yeah.
It's like, then again, it's like Yankees always sign some of like the best players.
Yeah.
I don't even understand.
They use that money.
It's like, then again, like now they have Jazz Chisholm now,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy because now I don't have to watch him just
I don't mind
start
Jazz Chisholm on the
dancing on
Yankees.
us every second.
But I will say, Daniel I was going to ask you this here in a second off the air, but I figured I'll see your comment here in a second. I know after week 1 when the Seminoles got beat, everybody was said this is Norville's doing, and he's horrible, and get rid of him, and he sucks. And then we got beat by Boston College, and Norville, he sucks, and get rid of him. We need Dion. We need Dion. Okay, so after last weekend, I don't want to hear the Dion comments anymore. Yes, exactly. F Dion. He used to be prime time. Now he is swine time in my book, because when you don't accept where we're at, where you went to school, what got you where you were, I got no use for you. And I used to be a huge Deion Sanders supporter, man. I love Deion Sanders.
What do you mean?
Well, they asked him that they said something to him about going to college and that he's a Seminole. He said he's not a Seminole. He graduated from another school. So he's done. Yeah, I mean, like new coaches, new recruits, new players. I mean, let's face facts. I think what we're seeing is that the transfer portal is good to fill positions, but it's not a sure thing. And yes, I do agree with that. The NIL to me is ruining college football. So the NIL is where they get paid to go there. So I want everybody to understand, just because Cam Ward went to Miami And everybody said, "Oh, I can't believe he didn't come to Florida State, and how come this team didn't get him, and how come that team didn't?" That's because Miami's paying him damn near $2 million to be there. That's why he chose Miami. So, yes, we need more high school recruiting, and that takes time. I mean, I hate to say it, dude. I really hate to say this because I can't stand freaking Dabo Swinney, man. I can't stand that freaking guy. But again, he's not wrong. He stayed to the old way of college football: recruit, 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 bring your guys in, get the work in, and build your team. Not a horrible way to do it, but all right. So what else we got here? What is the kick for cash controversy at Purdue? I didn't even know what this was until Daniel just showed me. The kick for cash controversy at Purdue University involves a halftime challenge where a student participant was supposed to kick 3 field goals in 30 seconds for a chance to win a 2-year lease on a car. According to the post on Twitter, X, whatever we want to call it, the student successfully completed the challenge during a Purdue football game, but subsequently the auto dealership sponsoring the contest, with the involvement of their insurance company, denied the student his prize. This decision was based on a review claiming the kicks were not completed within the stipulated time, leading to widespread discussion and criticism on social media platforms like Twitter. So what that means is that you went out and kicked 3 field goals and you had a certain amount of time to do it. Let's say 40 seconds, and you kicked 3 field goals. If you make all 3 of those field goals, you win a car that's paid for 2 years. Okay? You win, and then the dealership says, no, you didn't win. Piss you off a little bit?
I'll probably kick yeah.
Yeah.
I can field.
The Nutter Butters? All right. I like that. Jesus. Kick for cash. Man, I'd be pissed, man. I'd be pissed. That's like going to I remember back in the day, the Miami Heat used to do this. Like if you shot it from like half court, you won like 10 grand or whatever. That'd be like somebody saying that the guy shot the ball, made it, but his foot was over the line by an inch. And no, we're not giving it to you. Sorry. Have a nice day. That would piss me off big time. I was wondering if we had that video. I know Daniel's looking for it. I can see him. I know he's looking to see if that kick cash video is up there. I wouldn't mind seeing that, but it is what it is. We'll figure out what else is going on in the world of sports. I know Cody, our good friend Cody, is moving to Georgia, so we wish you the best. And while we're on a sadder moment, so my brother and his family, their household pet has passed away. He's been around 15 years, old Big Oscar. So it sad, but anyway, we wanted to say we're thinking of you on this show as always, and we will definitely make sure you guys are good. Did we find that video, Daniel? Do you know or no? I think he's still looking for it. But anyway, that's the other thing. Do you watch it? You don't watch this College Game Day crap, do you? No? I think you would like it if you'd watch Pat McAfee. He's pretty freaking funny.
I've seen like a couple of this thing. I don't really know.
Yeah, he's pretty funny, dude. He'd be fun to come on here, but he'd take over. Yeah, he'd be fun though.
I know that he has a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
That it's like something like blah blah blah.
It's a Pat McAfee show, yeah. Yeah, it's good. But again, he can be a little over the top. You know what I mean? Be a little over the top.
What do you mean?
Oh, well, let's see. I watched an episode of one time he had a wrestler come on, and he kind of, told him that he was small and everything else, and the guy got pissed and like slapped the microphone away and started yelling at Pat. And Pat's like, "Whoa, what are you doing?" And then that's when he started walking off, and that's when he's like, "Yeah, get out of here." After he's already out the door and down the street. Like, come on, you weren't that tough. But it was just funny because I'm like, God, can you imagine if somebody came here and smacked one of these microphones right now and told me that was a piece of garbage? Oh my God. Besides me going, hey, you're going to pay for that mic. Number 2, I would probably be like, what the hell's going on right now? This guy just slapped my mic. All right, let's take a look at this video. Kick for cash. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the video. Let's see how mad you get. Let's see what we got here. That's all right. We'll find it here in a second. I don't know. That's pretty good little intro song, though. I get fired up right there. All right, let's see if this is it here. This might be it. Oh, it only looks like 5 freaking seconds. That ain't right. Yeah. We'll figure it out. All right, what do you got going on?
What?
What do you got going on? You got baseball coming on now. Football season's on. What else we got going on? We got other stuff. What is the other crap I'm missing here, man? Help me out here.
I don't know. Like,
School?
I don't know.
How is school? Oh, you're a safety patrol this year.
Mm-hmm.
You ready to go to Washington, D.C.?
Yeah.
Anybody else out there got kids getting ready to go to Washington, D.C.? That'd be fun. I went twice. I went in 5th grade and I went in 8th grade.
You're allowed to go in 8th grade?
Well, where I was at school. Yeah, I went to Trinity Lutheran School. So 8th grade, that was our 8th grade trip. Please stop moving.
Why?
Because
Fun.
it's not. So, like, come up closer to the mic so people can hear you.
Like this.
There you go. Now I can hear you. I couldn't hear you before. You were all over the place. All right, so safety patrol. You like classes? You like your school? You like your stuff?
Yeah. I like my reading teacher, math, science, all that.
Yeah. All right, good. And let's see here. We got you got your cousin goes there as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun.
And it was every single time I got at like the cafeteria, all I hear is Jackson,
Yeah.
Jackson.
Yeah.
And then I have some of his friends waving at me, so that's like, so awkward. Cause then like I go over there and I'm waving, and then like out of nowhere, like I just see like some kids just be like, "Hi."
Yeah.
Me like I'm like, "Hey, what's up? I don't know
Jeez.
you."
Yep. I remember those days. I never had. I don't. You know what? I don't know if I even went to school with my brother. I think I did. I don't remember. Now that I got to sit here and think about it, I don't remember. But he was always smarter than me anyway. So even when I was in 8th grade and he was in like 1st grade, he was smarter than me. So it doesn't really matter. But he got the brains. I got the good looks. That's pretty much how it worked out. So whatever is what it is. Anyway, so we got like we said, we had your baseball season starting up. We had football started up. We had college football start up. Safety patrol happening. Also, make sure you guys check out. Go on Facebook. You can find people's accounts on there. I know they're trying to get donations to help these kids go to Washington, D.C. and get your coupon book. I believe you've sold a couple of those coupon books already. Sheila, if you're listening, we have yours. So we got to make sure. I was going to bring it today, but I knew Phil wasn't going to be here. So I didn't want to bring it here and just let it sit. And we got, your sister was in town last week, and I'll make a surprise to you on the air since you didn't know this before, but she is taking the cat on Saturday. Just letting you know that now. So no more scratches on your arms. You should be in the clear. And
I mean, this hurts like every second.
yeah. Oh yeah, she got you good, dude. She got you good. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it's and we got what else we got? Oh, I almost had one right there.
Yep.
Yeah, well, whatever. Dolphins are on Thursday against the Bills. Thursday night, sir.
Oh, no.
Thursday night against the Buffalo Bills. Let's take a look at the line on that. Let's see what you think here.
And plus, I did talk with my art teacher because she's a Bears fan, and like she's like, I think his name's Caleb Williams or something like that.
Caleb Williams?
Yeah, 1st round pick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, apparently she said that he did not play as good. It was mostly just like the defense and special teams.
Oh, that's how they got most of their stuff in. That makes sense. Trying to get a. Oh, here we go. All right. So as of now, the Dolphins are favored by 2.5. So 3 points. Let's just face facts. I don't see that happening. I think this is going to be.
It's going to be a Buffalo's game, but
you know what? I got an idea. Let's do this. Folks, get your pen and paper out, and here we go. Picks for the week. by Mr. Jackson. Pick the winner. You ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go. No gambling allowed, but if you do a weekly football ticket, write them down. Buffalo at Miami. Who wins?
I'm Miami fan through and through, so I'm picking that no matter what.
All right, we're going with Miami. Saints at the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
The Raiders or the Ravens?
Raven.
The Giants or the Commanders?
Commanders.
Chargers or the Panthers?
The Chargers.
Colts or the Packers?
Is Jordan Love still injured?
I believe so.
And how long will he be
I don't
out
know.
for? Then Colts.
Colts. All right.
I guess. I don't know.
49ers or Vikings?
49ers.
Browns or Jags?
Brown. Wait. Actually, Jags.
Jags. Seahawks or Patriots?
Seahawks.
Jets or Titans?
Titans.
Buccaneers or Lions?
Lions.
Rams or Cardinals?
Cardinals.
Steelers or the Broncos?
Steelers. Well, it will be fun, to see Russell Wilson.
Yeah, against his old team.
And if I were him, I'd just say that one more time. Broncos country. That's right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're done with that.
Now it should be Pittsburgh country. That's right.
Steeler wheels. Bengals or Chiefs?
Jeez.
Bears or Texans?
Texas.
Falcons or Eagles?
Eagles.
Eagles. Okay. There you go. There's your picks, ladies and gentlemen, from Mr. Jackson. He ain't bad. I think I would pick about pretty close to that. Yeah, I really would. I'd pick pretty close to that. But,
Say I'm better than Phil.
well, no, I don't have Phil's picks, so I don't know. We should have wrote them down, is what we should have done. I'll have to re-listen to this and write them down.
I want everyone, just like the comment, Phil's butt.
Okay. Well, so we got that going on. We have, let's do one more thing here too, buddy, while we're sitting here shooting the breeze, as they say. All right. I'm going to give you, we're going to do baseball. Baseball?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Baseball. I'm going to give you the standings of the top two teams of each division.
Okay.
Tell me if you see any of them
Okay.
making it to the World Series.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. American League.
Okay.
Guardians and the Royals.
I'm gonna go Guardians.
Guardians. Okay, they are in first.
Just for the fun.
Yankees or Orioles?
Yankees.
Yankees go to the World Series. Okay. Houston or Seattle?
Are the Mariners, you said?
Yep.
The Mariners.
Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you this now. The Mariners are not even in the top 6 for the wild card. Your wild card teams there are the Orioles, the Royals, and the Twins. Which ones do you see making it through the wild card? You see any of them beating
Orioles and who?
Orioles,
Okay.
Royals,
Okay.
the Twins? Do you see any of those teams beating either the Yankees, the Guardians, or the Astros?
No.
Okay.
But actually, maybe the Orioles.
That's
maybe
who
just,
I think.
Maybe
Yep.
just a little, because their team is young. They have a whole bunch of 20-year-olds on their team, just ready to play at this point.
Yeah, they're all young.
It's like Adley Rushman.
Mm-hmm.
He was good.
Yeah.
He's extremely good.
Yeah. Phillies.
Yeah, they win no matter what.
They go.
They go. Come on.
The Brewers.
Yeah.
Dodgers.
But like I will say this though is like the Brewers are like kind of like a sneaky kind of team. Like they're not big name.
Mm-hmm.
Is like you don't think of them highly, but they kind of are doing good right now.
Yeah, they are.
You said the Dodgers.
Dodgers.
Yep, they're winning.
Okay. So your wild card teams, like I told you earlier, the San Diego Padres, the Diamondbacks, and the Mets. Now the Mets and the Braves are only separated by one game. Okay. So if the Braves were to win and the Mets lose, they're at a dead tie, and then they would go to a tiebreaker. And it looks like, if I'm reading this right, it looks like the difference would put the Braves there. Yeah. 63 over a 59. So that's what it would be. So if the Braves were to tie them right now, the Braves would be the wild card. So let's just say that their Braves are out. Padres, Diamondbacks, Mets. Do you see any of those three teams beating either the Phillies, the Dodgers, or the Brewers?
Brewers, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Beating the Mets?
Do you see any of those teams, as far as the Padres, the Diamondbacks, or the Mets? Do you see them beating anybody? Padres. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. They're really close, actually. I think they're 5.5 out, but that's the problem. They're in the West. I mean, the Diamondbacks are huge. The Diamondbacks has 80 wins. I didn't even think they had played 80 games, for crying out loud. But yeah, all right. So you think it's who? Who goes to the World Series? It's tough.
Yeah. It's like I want to say the Braves, but they're just not as hot. Like, it's like the White Sox have been butthole the whole entire season. I'd probably say maybe the Brewers go, maybe at least get
So that's the secret team there, huh? That's your hidden gem. Brewers against who?
Brewers again. Never really thought of it.
Okay.
At the time. Well, hold on. I'm probably gonna say the Dodgers or something.
The Brewers can't play the Dodgers.
Oh, well then the
Nope.
What kind of thing is this?
The Brewers are in the National
Yankees.
League. There you go. So Brewers and Yankees go to the World Series?
Yeah, two old teams.
Okay. All right, I can see that. I'm going to say...
What is this video?
I'm going to tell you in a minute. I thought you couldn't see that far. I'm going to say it's going to be the Phillies. Or no, I lied to you. I'm going to say the Dodgers against the Orioles.
Okay.
All right. Daniel's got some stuff for us. He said he's got some random freaking videos that I think we'll find interesting. So let's see what we got here. All right, let's see what we got here. Daniel's known for this stuff.
Muchas gracias, afición. Este para vosotros.
What the hell? Can you
So,
imagine that? Looking in my drink and that happens? Probably piss my pants.
So is Daniel half retarded?
Be careful, because he's going to write what he said. Yep, there you go. He just said yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, son.
I mean, I knew that he was special, but not that special.
By the way, he was in a car accident. I think that was either, I think he told me it was this week. It might have been over the weekend or last week. But yeah, talked to him today. Glad he was okay. Glad everything's good. So let's see what else he's got. Oh God, he's got something else rolling. I already see it. All right, let's see what we got here.
All I could say is this: how bad how much brain damage did that car accident take?
No, I think that's
Not
freaking
much.
great. I think that's freaking hilarious. You didn't catch it? The guy's a little midget. He's like a midget, and he's on this boat. And then when they pan it back, it's just a normal, a little boat in the pool. That's called a joke, son. Get on the same page.
I
Here we go. Next.
Valencia. Valencia.
Wow.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
I bet that like as soon as like Donald Trump like was getting shot, what happens like if they just said Donald Duck?
Oh my God.
And
Oh boy. You just come up with that one now, or
no,
no?
I watched it. I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah. You rehearsed that one? Is that what you said?
Lee.
Oh my God. When Donald Trump's getting shot at, he yells out, Donald Duck? Oh God. Oh boy. Well,
Shine.
yeah. China. All right, Dan, you got one here? All right, let's see what we got.
President Biden. President Biden.
I guess it came at a good time since the debate's on tonight at 8:00. Hopefully you guys tune in. We'll see. Be interesting to see. All right, what do we got?
Fuzzy Zeller just a moment ago, 173 yards, 16 total, and making a whole lot happen on this day at even par.
Well,
He doesn't look real good either.
back left. It's hung up in the rough. That's no good there. Is it? Tough chip, I think. Yeah, it's no good.
Oh yeah, look at there.
Oh wait a minute, here he goes. You're not gonna believe. You're not gonna believe.
Decent chance.
No.
Get out of here.
Please.
Wow.
This was
That's about as lucky as you can get a hole in one. I hit a hole in one time at Lakeview Golf Course when I was, 17, I think. Never done it again. We're pushing almost 30 years. It's not like I got it any better or any worse. That's a sport I really wish I could keep playing more. I like golf. I don't mind it. Not bad. You should try it. Maybe we'll go one day and just hit some balls. It's a little different than
Balls.
it's a little different than baseball, but it's interesting, I can tell you.
Baseball. Sorry.
Oh my God. What is it with you? Just balls? Oh boy. All right, let's see what else we got for you there, Jackson, since you're not bringing anything to the table today.
I brought myself.
Let's see here. I think we got college football picks. So we can take a look at them, see what we got for the rankings, because
Then like why don't you ask me some questions so I can answer some stuff?
that's what I'm waiting on. Nobody's asking any questions.
Ask some questions.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Let's see who comes up with one first. I think somebody needs to come up with a question to ask, and then we can go from there because it's going to make things fun.
Ask a question and you'll just be like maybe just as awesome as me.
Really?
No.
That's all it takes? All right.
I'm just still better.
Fair. Okay. Let's see here. Looks like. All right. Let's go with AP. There we go. All right. Georgia, number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Texas, Ohio State, Alabama, Ole Miss, Missouri, Tennessee, Penn State, Oregon, and Miami. There's your top 10 in college football.
Florida State is in there.
No, son. They're 0-2. They're bad.
We'll never be back.
You never know. Don't ever say ever, man. I've seen stranger things happen. But it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Can't win every game, that's for sure. I mean, you can. You're just not you're going to get screwed out of the college football playoffs from last year. But was that too soon? Maybe I shouldn't have said that, but whatever. It is what it is, because we did win. We won 13 games and we got host. So let's see. We got movies out. Deadpool's out. That was a great movie. Actually went and saw Beetlejuice with my brother. The new Beetlejuice movie's out. Oh, there we go. A little Deadpool for you. Deadpool Wolverine's out. So excited. Saw the new Beetlejuice. That movie is really good, actually. I'm glad that they didn't ruin that. So I'm glad that they kept the I don't know. It's kind of weird to say, man, but most of the time, you're young to understand, but when they make a sequel of something, so when they make two
They're
of
gonna
them,
go off script.
yeah, they
for
go off.
something.
They always change things, and I'm glad they didn't change things on this, because that
Kinda
movie
like
came out
their-
30 years ago.
It's kind of like a background that, like, if they let's say that like they make a story, right, and it's like a show.
Mm-hmm.
It comes out every single time, but like they always have to do like this one thing. They have to keep it like as their background is.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you finish it, just do something stupid. Be
Yeah.
funny.
Well, Jordan Story just messaged in and said that FSU is trash.
And tell him that he could lick my butt.
Wow, it's a family show.
Oh, sorry. He could lick my booty hole.
What? Wow. Well, okay. This took a turn for PG-13 all of a sudden. Well, Daniel just said I agree with Jackson. So, well, you got somebody on your side. So there you go.
Yeah. Freaking awesome guy.
oh, now Daniel's not special anymore. Now he's just great.
No.
oh,
He's special.
oh yeah. Oh, he's special. Oh man. All right. So let's see. So next week, hopefully we can get something. We can get a couple people on. I know we've been talking. I've been working on something which, if I can get it to happen, I know Daniel will enjoy it. I know most of you guys will enjoy it. As many of you know, I did have Tom Glavine on about, I guess 4 or 5 months ago. And I'm working on getting him, John Smoltz, and Greg Maddux all on the show at the same time. Those three guys don't ever do interviews together. And I know Tom has told me that he would do it, and so has John. So I'm just waiting for Greg Maddux to come through, and we'll be hosting the 3 greatest pitchers of the Atlanta Braves history.
Isn't Tom Greg Maddux hanging out in Vegas, I think?
Yeah, he lives in Vegas. He runs like poker tournaments, plays a lot of golf. I mean, he's a professor. I mean, he's one of those where I think Daniel could probably find that video they have of Greg Maddux. He pitched against I think it was against Barry Bonds. He pitched the wrong pitch. Bonds yanks it. And then it was like 3 months later or 4 months later, and he had to play him again. And he remembered what happened the last time, and he pitched everything around him and ended up getting out of it. He struck him out. I think it's on the new Greg Maddux series, or it's a documentary or whatever that's on Greg Maddux right now. But it's just, that's how he works. And that, you telling me earlier that you like to be a pitcher, that's how you got to remember things. Remember your pitch sequence. Remember what got you the play out. Remember what got him to swing at something crappy. Remember you threw 3 fastballs and he swung way early because he couldn't catch up with it. Or he swung late because he couldn't catch up with the ball. Like, look at those kind of things. So that's what a lot of you guys don't understand. Greg Maddux never hit like 90 miles an hour. Everything was like 86, 87, 88. That was about it. But he could place the ball. Like his two-seam fastball would literally just go zoop and just dirt right in, and the guy never moves his glove. And that, to me, unfortunately, I guess in this day and age, if you're not throwing 100 miles an hour, then you're just garbage. Well,
Not how it works.
if you can get somebody to swing at a crap curveball, then that's not 90 miles an hour. That pitch is only like, 75, 80 miles an hour, and the thing just drops. What are you going to do then? But that's what I want all you young people out there to understand. Watch some Greg Maddux videos, man. Watch some Greg Maddux. Watch Smoltz, dude. Smoltz threw hard, but he would own you in a matter of minutes. He would own you. It was great, dude. The 90s Braves were the best, dude. 90s Braves were incredible. But anyway, what do we got? Oh, I think he's got a video. Here we go. Show it, Daniel. So I think this is that Barry Bonds thing. Yeah. This is what I was just telling you about, Jackson. Let's see here. I don't have any here. I don't have audio. There we go.
This is when he was good.
And here comes Barry Bonds.
So, I mean, first inning, it's kind of too early to pitch around somebody. So you're going to try to get him out.
Well, Bonds chased that first pitch.
Ooh, jam fastball. What was that? 92.
Pretty good cutter that beat him. I'm feeling okay about throwing that pitch.
So he's going to try to float a changeup or some of that little floater away. Because he thinks I'm going to speed up because they jammed me.
The cutter beat him, so I thought he would speed up. I threw a changeup, and he spit on it.
That's his changeup.
I mean, that's a pretty good changeup right there, and it was an easy take for him.
I didn't even try. I just knew it. And now we're playing chess. He knows he can't beat me inside.
Experience has taught me that he's probably looking in. Back then, I didn't know it.
And most of the time, I was always waiting for that 92 end back over the plate so I could catch him. And I'm just praying for it.
Bonds hits one high to right field and deep.
And there it goes. Can't come in the well twice, buddy. You just can't do it. And Greg knows, because I always have this saying, you cannot come in the penthouse without an invite.
I mean, that's a good pitch, believe it or not. It's an executed pitch, but obviously it's a wrong pitch to throw. That's one you got to put in the memory bank and try not to ever throw it right there again to him. I mean, he's the best in baseball, and you can't make it easy for him. That's the pitch he wants to hit. So you have to make him hit something other than that.
I think that was when I finally said, I got you now. There's nothing you can do now.
So they say Barry Bonds is the best hitter in the game. And back in the 90s and the 2000s, he sure as hell was. But it was so cool to watch those two guys discuss that, because that's what I'm trying to get across to you here. They're mapping it out in their head. So when he throws the 92-mile-an-hour cutter, that caught him off guard. So now Barry Bonds is saying, okay, he just went with the gas. I know he's not going to go inside on me. Now I'm waiting on the changeup. When he threw the changeup, he was like, okay, wait a minute. Now we're playing chess. So now we're trying to figure each other out. If he comes inside, I'm taking it yard, and I think he's going to go outside. He went inside, and he took it gassed. So anyway, Daniel, we're going to wrap up here in about 20 seconds. I know we're pushing a little early, but I do have a kid that's got to get home and get homework done. So I just want to say thank you to Daniel running the show at the home base. I want to thank Jackson for coming in and stepping in and helping out today. I appreciate it. Appreciate the listeners that did listen in. Appreciate my good buddy Jordan, who's been texting me off and on during the show. So I appreciate your support. And we'll see you guys next week right here on the Diamond. Good night.